When we think of ancient goddesses, images of Greek sirens or the Virgin Mary may spring to mind. But what about the powerful women revered in Africa before colonization? Welcome to Goddesses of Desire, where we dive deep into African mythology to uncover the fascinating tales of fertility and love goddesses who were revered for their beauty, power, and connection to the natural world. Join us as we explore their rich traditions and uncover the valuable lessons they have for us today. Let's meet Oshun. Across the vast continent of Africa, there exist numerous deities and belief systems, each with its unique take on the divine. However, one common thread that runs through many African cultures is the reverence for female deities associated with love, fertility, and the creative forces of nature. These goddesses are more than just mythical figures. They are symbols of the divine feminine, embodiments of life-giving power, and reflections of the strong, resilient, and nurturing women in African communities. Our first point of call is the mesmerizing Oshun, the beloved goddess of the Yoruba people, who is celebrated for her beauty, sensuality, and connection to fresh water. According to Yoruba mythology, Oshun was called upon by the male Orishas to restore balance and harmony to the world. When the Orishas attempted to create the world but couldn't generate fresh water, it was Oshun, the goddess of the river, who stepped in to save the day. Her presence brought life-giving water that nourished the land and enabled the Orishas to complete their task. This act of creation solidified Oshun's importance in the pantheon of African gods, establishing her as the Orisha of fertility and feminine power. Oshun's story resonates with several other African goddesses who are also linked to water, such as Umoja, the powerful mother goddess of the oceans and rivers in the Yoruba tradition. Similarly, the Dogon people of Mali revere Namo as a water deity, who is central to their creation beliefs and serves as a reminder of the importance of water for life and fertility. But what makes Oshun truly unique is her association with love and sensuality. She is the embodiment of romantic love, representing the deep emotional connections and physical intimacy that unite partners. The Yoruba people believe that Oshun has the power to bring lovers together and to heal broken relationships. As such, she is often called upon to bless marriages and to help those seeking to find their perfect match. This aspect of Oshun's character highlights the importance of love and community in African cultures, emphasizing the value of nurturing relationships and the bonds that connect people together. The veneration of Oshun reaches its peak annually during the Oshun Osogbo Festival, a vibrant celebration held in Osogbo, Nigeria. Thousands of people from all over the country gather at the sacred Oshun River to pay homage to the goddess. During the 8-day festival, devotees make offerings of food, drink, and prayer to Oshun, asking for her blessings and intercession in their lives. The festival is a joyous occasion filled with music, dancing, drumming, and a procession to the river, where worshippers pour libations and seek the goddess's favor. The Oshun Osogbo Festival not only showcases the deep devotion of the Yoruba people to their goddess, but also provides a platform for cultural exchange and a celebration of African heritage. Oshun's influence extends far beyond the borders of Nigeria. She is revered in the African diaspora, particularly in Cuba, Brazil, and the United States. In these regions, Oshun is often syncretized with Catholic saints, such as Our Lady of Charity in Cuba and Iemonia in Brazil. Despite the fusion of different religious traditions, Oshun's distinct qualities as a fertility and love goddess remain intact. Her enduring popularity in the diaspora reflects the adaptability and resilience of African religions and the determination of people of African descent to preserve their cultural roots. While Oshun continues to be worshipped in traditional African religions, she has also found a place in contemporary spirituality. Some modern practitioners of witchcraft and paganism identify with Oshun as a symbol of the divine feminine and as a source of inspiration for creativity and self-expression. Oshun's story, invites us to recognize the vital role that women have played in shaping African cultures and to appreciate the richness and diversity of African religions. By learning about Oshun and other African goddesses, we can gain a deeper understanding of the complex beliefs and traditions that have been passed down through generations. Next, let's travel to the banks of the River Nile and meet the magnificent Isis, the Egyptian goddess of magic, motherhood, and healing. Prepare to be captivated as we uncover the secrets of Isis and explore her enduring legacy in world mythology. Like Oshun, Isis is deeply connected to water, symbolizing her role as a bringer of life and fertility. In ancient Egypt, the Nile River was considered the source of all life, and Isis was believed to embody the life-giving power of the river. Her connection to water also reflected the Egyptians' reverence for nature and their understanding of the importance of preserving and protecting the environment. Isis's association with magic and healing highlights her ability to transform and restore balance. She was seen as a powerful healer, capable of curing illness and restoring health. Her magical powers also extended to her ability to resurrect the dead, as demonstrated in the myth of her reviving Osiris. This myth emphasizes the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth, a central theme in many African religions and a reflection of the Egyptians' belief in the afterlife. Moreover, Isis's role as a mother goddess underscores her nurturing and protective qualities. She was the mother of Horus, the pharaoh of Egypt, and her fierce love for her son drove her to protect him from harm and ensure his rightful inheritance of the throne. Isis's story resonates with many other African goddesses who are also associated with motherhood and the importance of family and lineage. During the ancient Egyptian period, Isis was venerated in grand temples, such as the Temple of Isis at Philae, which was dedicated to her worship. The temple's location on an island in the Nile River added to its mystique and reinforced Isis's connection to the life-giving waters of the Nile. Today, although the ancient Egyptian civilization is long gone, the legacy of Isis continues to live on. Her image and symbolism have been adopted by various spiritual and religious movements, including modern forms of paganism and witchcraft. Isis has become a symbol of feminine divinity and a source of inspiration for those seeking to reconnect with their spiritual roots. Furthermore, the story of Isis and her son Horus has had a profound impact on Western astrology, with the constellation of Orion being associated with Horus and the goddess Isis. This connection highlights the lasting influence of African mythology on world cultures and the universality of themes such as rebirth and the triumph of good over evil. Despite her enduring popularity, Isis has unfortunately been subject to distortion and misrepresentation, particularly during the colonial period when African religions were often demonized and suppressed. However, contemporary scholars and activists are working to reclaim the true essence of Isis and other African goddesses, celebrating their beauty, power, and wisdom while challenging harmful stereotypes and misconceptions. Isis and Oshun stand as powerful representations of the divine feminine in African mythology. Their stories reflect the deep reverence that African cultures have for female deities associated with love, fertility, and the natural world. Through their myths, we gain insight into the values, beliefs, and traditions that have shaped African societies for centuries. As we continue to explore African mythology, we will encounter even more fascinating goddesses who embody the strength, wisdom, and resilience of the African diaspora. Stay tuned for our upcoming episodes and join us in celebrating the rich tapestry of African culture and the timeless wisdom of its goddesses. And if you want to learn more about these powerful deities, be sure to check out our other videos on African goddesses. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of African mythology. Until next time, may you find magic and wonder in the stories of the past, and may the spirit of Oshun and Isis inspire you to embrace your own inner power and creativity.